All right. So first, do I hate brown skin and dark skinned men? Hell no, no, never. All right. I do not hate, nor have I ever hated, nor will I ever hate the collective of brown skin and dark skinned black men. You know? And for me, I don't really have a reason to. I don't really think I have a reason to. But I can understand why some brown skin and dark skinned men may feel a little suspicious and, kind of like, you know, give a bit of a side eye, you know, when it comes to me, especially if they caught me out of context, right? If you caught me out of context and you just, walking, well, not walking, but, browsing around YouTube and run across one of my videos and you may hear me going in on some colors, brown skin, dark skin, black men, you may be like, huh, you know, oh, this nigga hates brown skin and dark skin black men. Oh, this nigga is, a waffle color colorist, right? But nah, no. All right. And as well, the same with the light skin mixed and biracial women too. Like, nah. Um, I know there's no hate. There's no, you know, animosity or resentment or, you know, nah. It's just me speaking on different issues that you're implicated in. There's a difference, right? It doesn't mean that you dislike somebody because you're speaking on issues that they're implicated in, right? Just, you may have sort of a disagreement with a family member. It doesn't mean that you dislike the family member, but you got to call it out, you know? Sort of like that. Because as far as I'm concerned, like, it's family. Like, you family to me. I may not be family to you, but, you family to me. So, that's kind of like where I'm coming from with it. But, if you know me well enough, and you're familiar with me well enough, man, then you know that, I don't mean no harm. Yeah, yeah, I know I don't mean no harm. I'm just speaking on issues in the community. And, some of y'all are just implicated in the issues, but it's okay. All right. We're gonna work it out. All right. Let's see, what else? But for me, overall, I have nothing but love for my dark skin, brown skin brothers. There's no reason. Again, I don't really have a reason to hate. Like, why? Someone let me know. Like, why should I hate brown skin and dark skin black men? But I will say that I think, like, the society and the system that we're in, white supremacy, sort of makes it easy to dislike, black people who are brown skin and dark skin, right? Who really do represent blackness, right? I think the system does set it up to make it easy for you to do, participate in anti-blackness. I'll say that. But for me, I don't really think I'm participating in anti-blackness. I just think that I'm calling out anti, well, calling out colorism, you know, and other, BS in the community. And as well, for me personally, like, in my life, I've actually had mostly good experiences with brown skin and dark skin men, you know, from whether it was with, like, friends in my neighborhood, folks at school, family members, folks at church, um, folks on the job, especially. Um, Overall, I've had pretty great experiences, right? Actually, and really, like, in actuality, as far as, like, friendships and, stuff like that is concerned, I think probably those would be people who I would be considered to be like my buddies or my friends mostly. Oddly enough, you know. And as well, people that I like low key tend to gravitate towards, you know. So again, no hate, you know. No hate, no animosity, no, ain't nobody trying to come for you. Not really, you know. Um, but I'll say what I say may be off-putting because I'll say that brown skin and dark skinned men in the black community are not used to hearing this type of rhetoric, especially coming from a like a light skinned man, a light skinned person, but especially a light skinned, well, really just a light skinned person in general. They're not really used to hearing this, right? Type of rhetoric directed at them, right? Because think about it. Go on YouTube or just anywhere, but let's say YouTube. Like, who's really, doing what I'm doing? Not like I'm some awesome, super spectacular YouTuber or something, but who's really speaking on exactly what I'm speaking on, right? Who's really naming names, right? At most, you'll get like folks calling out black men, but not like specifying the skin tone with it usually. Not a lot of folks, right? Not a lot, you know. In a way, it's almost like, how dare you? I think some people low key feel when it comes to this situation, like especially a light skinned man, how dare you, you know, call out the bullshit that some brown skinned and dark skinned black men engage in and perpetuate. It's like, stay in your lane, almost, as quiet as it's kept. It's sort of like that, Um, but I consider brown skin and dark skin people, both men and women, to be my people. You know, they may not claim me, but I claim them. All right, um, and just to clear some things up, I do welcome brown skin and dark skin brothers to my channel, even if we don't agree, even if we don't see eye to eye. Like, you don't have to agree with me, you don't have to see eye to eye with me. You know, I do appreciate the input because it does give sort of a different perspective on some issues. And sometimes, the brown skinned brothers who disagree have a point. Sometimes I have a point. Sometimes we both have a point. Sometimes we just agree to disagree, whatever it may be, you know? But, just don't be on some troll shit now. Don't get it twisted. That ain't an invitation to troll my ass. But that's the thing, too. Sometimes I get these, like, weird, like, I don't want to say dark skin trolls, but like these weird like trolls, like black male trolls who are brown and dark skinned for some reason, who kind of like low key troll my channel and say little slick shit. But you still watch my shit though, and you're still commenting on that. I just find that a little strange. I don't know if there's some sort of a mental issue, and I'll even say like I had someone like troll one of my live streams, and I usually don't get trolls on my live stream, but someone had low key trolled my live stream. One of them, a brown, like a dark skin or brown skin black man, you know, coming through, you know, calling me racial slurs, a racial slur or two, and then, saying like, "Oh, I love your content." But I'm like, if you love my content, then why are you bashing me though? But he had a problem with me speaking on black issues, right? Because he felt like I shouldn't speak on black issues because to him he didn't really view me as being a black person. So it's like, why are you speaking on issues that affect me and trying to represent me? So that sort of a thing, right? That whole like, you ain't a real nigga, right? You don't know the struggle of being a real nigga in this country. That sort of a thing, right?